Hi, welcome to Topic 4, Power BI Visualization Best Practices. The do's and don'ts for impactful data storytelling. This comprehensive guide delivers critical insights and actionable strategies to elevate your Power BI visualizations. Discover the foundational principles for crafting clear, compelling dashboards, identify and avoid common pitfalls that hinder data interpretation, and unlock the full potential of your data for effective storytelling. The best practices for Power BI visualizations. Following these proven best practices will transform your Power BI reports into professional, intuitive dashboards that deliver insights at a glance. Each principle is designed to enhance clarity, usability, and visual impact. To begin, define your purpose clearly. Every visualization should answer a specific question. For example, which department has the highest failure rate? Or how are sales trending this quarter? A clear purpose sets the direction for your entire dashboard. Next, choose the appropriate charts. Use bar or column charts for comparisons, line charts to show trends over time, and pie or donut charts only when dealing with a small number of categories. For geographical insights, maps are the best choice. Finally, align your data and visuals. Make sure each chart accurately represents the underlying data. Avoid mismatched filters or inconsistent scales, as these can distort the story your data is trying to tell. By applying these best practices, you'll create dashboards that are intuitive, meaningful, and visually impactful. Now, let's look at the design and interaction best practices for creating effective Power BI dashboards. First, maintain a consistent design. Apply a uniform color palette, typography, and spacing across all visuals. This ensures a professional and cohesive look, making your reports easier to understand and navigate. Next, add interactive elements. Incorporate slices, filters, and drill-through options to allow users to explore data dynamically. This enhances user engagement and empowers them to find specific insights. Also, use tooltips strategically. Leverage tooltips to provide additional context or detailed information when users hover over data points. This keeps your primary visuals clean while offering deeper insights on demand. In terms of clarity and communication, keep visuals simple and avoid clutter. Each chart should convey one clear message. Use clear titles, labels, and descriptive units to reduce ambiguity. Organize categories in a logical order to support quick comparisons. For color and accessibility, choose colors thoughtfully. Use a limited and consistent palette, and reserve bright or contrasting colors to highlight key information. Keep in mind colorblind users. Don't rely solely on color to convey meaning. And always ensure sufficient contrast between text and background so your visuals remain readable for everyone. Finally, a quick pro tip. Always test your Power BI reports with real users from your target audience. Their feedback is invaluable for identifying usability issues and areas for improvement in your visualizations. Some common mistakes to avoid when designing Power BI dashboards. One of the biggest pitfalls is overloading your dashboards. Avoid the temptation to cram too many visuals into a single page. A clean, focused dashboard communicates insights far more effectively than a crowded one. Instead of packing in 12 different charts, aim for 4 to 6 key visuals that together tell a clear and cohesive story. If you need to present additional details, consider using multiple pages or enabling drill-through features. By keeping your dashboards focused and uncluttered, you ensure that your audience can understand and act on your insights quickly and confidently. Respect data hierarchies. When presenting data, always maintain a clear and logical structure. For example, sales performance should flow naturally from company right-pointing arrow region right-pointing arrow territory right-pointing arrow individual representative. Avoid presenting information in a random order, as it disrupts understanding. This natural hierarchy helps users drill down logically and understand relationships between different organizational levels. Common mistakes to avoid. One of the biggest mistakes in data visualization is mixing too many colors. Using 8 different colors for product categories in a single chart overwhelms viewers and makes it hard to focus on key insights. Instead, use 3 to 4 strategic colors and group less important categories into others. Follow the practical color palette guidance. First, limit your color palette to 3 to 5 primary colors for main data series. Next, use a single, muted color for secondary or background elements. Then, employ color only to highlight important information or differentiate distinct categories. And lastly, ensure sufficient contrast for readability, and consider accessibility for colorblind users. Avoid 3D and decorative effects. While they may look visually appealing, 3D charts can distort perception and make data harder to interpret. For example, a 3D pie chart makes it difficult to compare slice sizes accurately because of perspective distortion. Similarly, decorative effects add visual noise and distract viewers from the actual numbers. Instead, stick to a simple 2D bar chart showing the same data for precise comparisons. Advanced pitfalls to avoid. When working with data visuals, several subtle mistakes can reduce clarity and mislead viewers. Under chart selection errors, avoid pie charts with too many categories. If you have more than 3 to 5 slices, switch to a bar or column chart for easier comparison. Make sure your axes aren't misleading. Comparison charts should start at 0 unless there's a valid reason not to. And don't rely on default chart settings. Customize your colors, labels, and titles to make the visualization meaningful. For context and formatting issues, always display the necessary context such as time frames, filters applied, and units of measurement. Ensure your numbers are formatted consistently, using styles like 12.3K instead of long raw numbers. And verify that all calculated values are accurate and aligned with the intended business logic. Paying attention to these details helps produce clear, trustworthy, and professional visualizations. Key takeaway: the best Power BI visualizations are those that communicate insights instantly, requiring minimal effort from viewers to understand the story the data tells. By consistently applying these Power BI visualization best practices, you can transform your raw data into compelling narratives that drive informed decision-making. Embrace clarity, user-centric design, and strategic data presentation to unlock the full potential of your business intelligence efforts. Impact and statistics. A well-designed dashboard can dramatically improve how users understand information. Research shows an 82% increase in user comprehension when data is presented clearly and intuitively. Efficient visualizations also save time. Users spend 45% less time trying to interpret complex reports, allowing them to focus more on meaningful analysis and decision-making. And when it comes to color usage, the optimal range is just 3 to 5 distinct colors. Keeping your palette simple reduces visual clutter and ensures attention stays on the most important data points.